Good morning, and thank you, Gary. I'd like to offer a special welcome to the Honourable Senator Kim Carr, Minister for Innovation, Industry, Science and Research. Senator Carr has been a great supporter of CSIRO and Australian science. He's certainly been a champion of Australia's super science initiatives, such as the Australian SKA project, or Pathfinder, or Square Kilometre Array initiative, $150 million, $2 million project, as well as the $80 million Pawsey Centre for the SKA, and the $120 million Australian Marine Research Vessel. Senator, we really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule today to open today's workshop. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to His Excellency Dr. Michael Witter, Ambassador of Germany, Dr. Terry Cutler, CSIRO Board Member, Professor Mary O'Kane, New South Wales Chief Scientist and Engineer, and Mr. Mike Lawson, representing Senator Carr's Department of DISA. The European Union is one of Australia's largest scientific partners. In 1994, Australia became the first country with which the European Union signed a treaty-level science and technology agreement. While treaties are important, we don't need treaties in order to work together. CSIRO, as our national science agency, has been engaged in international research since our inception in 1926. Europe has been and remains one of CSIRO's largest international partners, second only to the USA. In 2008 and 2009, CSIRO engaged in more than 243 activities with European partners, including 14 Framework 7 program consortia. Our researchers in that year published more than 270 peer-reviewed papers with European partners. Additionally, CSIRO has been in high-level delegations to the Australian-Europe Joint Science and Technology Coordination Committee meetings. In 2003, we joined with leading institutions including the Danish Technology Institute, the Fraunhofer in Germany, TNO in the Netherlands, and Finland's VTT to form the Global Research Alliance. The Global Research Alliance is an alliance that seeks solutions to the most intractable global problems exemplified in the UN's Millennium Development Targets goals. Additionally, Australians astronomers have strong links to the Northern Hemisphere. We work with the Max Planck Institute developing new technologies for radio astronomy. This is particularly important for the Square Kilometre Array Pathfinder project. If successful, this will potentially lead to one of the world's largest scientific projects that will be sited, hopefully, here in Australia. Senator Carr has been in Berlin in 2008 and signed a collaborative agreement between Germany and Australia for this work. This is particularly important as we move towards in the next 12 months, a decision on the siting of the SKA will be made. It is a global competition between Australia and South Africa, and we are getting down to the business end of this decision-making. We certainly understand and appreciate the Senator's strong support and leadership in leading Australia's bid here. And as we move into the last part of this selection process, we thank you, Senator, for your leadership there, and I think to quote a phrase, please maintain the rage for us and lead us forward here, because I think it's a tremendous initiative for Australia. Today's topic is about ICT, and in ICT, CSIRO is collaborating with Europe in many areas that have enormous international impact. For example, we host the Australian office of the W3C, the World Wide Web Consortium, where we're doing internationalisation activities to ensure that the web formats and protocols are usable worldwide in all languages and in all writing systems. Some examples of more specific activities: we are working with the Denmark-based International Health Terminology Standards Development Organisation, where we're incorporated our e-health software called SnowRocket into its global workbench for classifying medical information. We're also working with the Umeå University in Sweden on a EU-funded digital Dirac Park project on multimedia sensing. We are providing sensor network nodes for vision in over 30 of these sensor nodes. In the UK, we're working with Oxford University to track badgers using sensor networks. This is actually utilising CSIRO's animal tracking technology and sensor networks. Pleased to say we have PhD students now from Oxford at our laboratories in Brisbane. With the University of Applied Sciences in Saarland, Germany, CSIRO is working on developing semantic queries for sensor networks. Students are already based here in Australia working together on that project. I'm pleased to say, Ambassador, they've already developed a provisional patent which has been lodged, so it's great intellectual property being developed. These are just a few examples or a glimpse of activities that Australia is conducting with Europe. We'll hear much more today during the course of this workshop. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce the Minister for Innovation, Industry, Science and Research, the Honourable Senator Kim Carr, to open our workshop. I also understand that the Senator will be wanting to take some questions at the end, a bit of question and answer. He very much likes to have an interactive dialogue with the audience. Just make sure you're thinking about what you can ask him at the end of his speech. Senator.